Hi guys, welcome to another video. This one I was very excited to do. I had this planned for like a few months now, uh, but I basically didn't really have the time to do it yet. So we're going to be doing it now because I thought it would be fun, and I had time to edit this video because I knew it was going to take a little bit of effort. So yeah, here's what we're going to be doing. So let me just start recording my screen because this is going to be very hard. Okay, and start the recording. Okay, so I'm ranking your favorite book tropes. And what I mean by this is literally just I'm going to you give me a prompt, or in a way you're telling me your tropes, and I'm just going to be putting them in like a tier list, and it goes like a normal tier list from S to D tier, but with different names because I thought it would be nicer. We have 14 different tropes. I thought it would be enough and not too many, so the video wouldn't get too long. So let's get to it. I added a few books into these tropes, but it doesn't mean that these are the only ones. Obviously, these are just the ones I personally know and have read, and that way it's easier for me to put it here. Let's start. So the first, I don't have these in order. I don't have these in order. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So the first trope we have is enemies to lovers. And I'm just going to be explaining the tier list. So I have more, which is S. I love it, please. Yes, it's an A. Maybe it's not bad. It's not good. It's okay. I don't mind reading it. C tier is I guess. So I probably didn't love it, but it's not a bad book. I just didn't love it. And God, please, no. I hate it. I despise this trope. And so, with that out of the way, we have enemies to lovers. The thing about this trope, and I have the Cruel Prince here to explain it, is that I really don't mind enemies to lovers, but it has to be done correctly. And I haven't read that many books that are that good doing it, and I didn't think The Cruel Prince did it that well, and because of that, I'm adding it to the maybe, because it's not bad. It could be better. I think From Blood and Dash is also enemies to lovers. It doesn't really start in the first book. I think it's between the second and the third, maybe. And it also wasn't that really good. So yeah, it's yeah. Next one we have school setting, and I the thing is I like it, but it has to be done well. So I have the love hypothesis, and I'm putting it in the I love it, please yes, because if it's really done correctly, I think it can be a nice little book. You know, it can be it's a really nice trope. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, okay, this one is the chosen one. And again, I think the chosen one is very much in the which one did I put here? I think it was yeah, yeah. If it's done correctly, it can be really good. Uh, if not, it's a very big miss, and because of that, it's my maybe category. And I put Percy Jackson. I had other suggestions like Dune, Harry Potter, um, but I'm pretty sure I can just add it to another list, another trope, probably. Yeah, there's probably another trope I can add it to, others too. So maybe. Uh, okay, we have found family, and I absolutely love this. We need more of this trope. I put Six of Crows. I have other suggestions like Akomath, A Court of Mist and Fury. That's also a found family, and I don't think you can really do badly in this type of trope. And if you do, what are you doing? It's really not that hard. I really love it. It's different fellas being together and they're their own family, and it's just very lovely, and I really enjoyed it. Um, aha, yes. The next one, the miscommunication trope. I no, no, God, please, no. I don't like it. I really don't. I don't feel like it's accurate. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just in a very healthy relationship, and if you have a problem, or we just say it to each other. We don't really let it hang for longer, and for there to be something in the midst of it. That's why I think this is very. I don't like it. I don't like it. It makes the book, to me, very boring. Uh, I know that there are people that really enjoy miscommunication because they feel like it's very accurate to real life. I don't think so. And because of that, it's no, because it extends the book to a form that is just like you're taking. Oops, sorry. You're taking so much time making this book better, but until it's better, it's just shitty because you need to be, debating why the fuck they don't talk, and I don't like that. So that's D tier. That's the first D tier we have, and I don't like it. I really don't like miscommunication. It's very bad. um Other than Happy Place, I also have Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I wasn't going to be putting all Ali books, so I switched it to Emily Henry, but I probably have another one in the list, so oopsie. Another trope is the one bad trope. It's good. It's good. Most of the time, it's really good. And I'm just like, oh, and there was only one bad. And it's mostly in fantasy books that I've read this. And every single time, it was really good. And obviously, I had to do the A Court of Mist and Fury. And it's an A tier to me. I love it. Please. Yes, it's very good. And if you have suggestions for me, please give it to me. The next one is also one of my favorites, and it's Who Did This to You? It's so good. I really enjoyed it. I actually only had a good book do this, and it was Hair of Fire, which is right here, and it's obviously an S tier. Uh, but from Blood and Ash, I also think they did that. It wasn't badly done. I just feel like you need to have a lot of more context for it to hit harder. And obviously, in Air of Fire, it was done like after a few books, so it was impeccable. So there you go. The next one we have bittersweet endings, and I like it. I know that most people probably don't really enjoy it, but I do. I really enjoyed reading this trope. We have Crooked Kingdom in that one, and to me, this is an A tier. Mostly because, if it's. I've been saying this, I feel like that's the default, but if it's done correctly, it's really good. And kind of after all the things that we went through the first book, and then most of the second book, it hit really hard at the end, and I really enjoyed it. So next we have Orphan to Hero. uh you know um it's okay. I don't really mind it. Is it my favorite trope? No. Is it my least favorite trope? Also no. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's maybe. I have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I also had Game of Thrones. Um, more suggestions. That's the ones I know that I've read. Um, but there you go. So maybe it's not bad. Could be better. Uh, okay. Next one. Okay. Reluctant hero. This one had The Hunger Games and The Hobbit, and I feel like it ends up being two very different genres, even though they're both fantasy. Um, I have here The Hobbit, and to me, this is a I love it. Please, yes. But if I had put The Hunger Games, it would probably be a B tier. Mostly because I feel like it really depends on on the context. So I really enjoyed in The Hobbit because our character is very reluctant, but he kind of ends up in, ends up choosing to do his own thing. While in the Hunger Games, our character is not really doing it because she wants to. Obviously, in The Hobbit, he doesn't really want to either. Um, but you feel more the motivation throughout the book, while with The Hunger Games, you don't really. So that's why I'm putting it in a I love it, please, yes. But it really, this one is very between the A and B tier because it really needs to be done correctly, otherwise it can get very shitty. Oh, yeah. Uh, I feel like this is very controversial. So I have love triangles, and to me, love triangles, and obviously you saw fourth wing here. So maybe you might have thought it was another trope, but to me, it's a C tier, mostly because I really hate. Huh? I really hate love triangles. I think they're messy. I don't like messiness. You can see that to me. I really like when things aren't messy, you know? And love triangles, miscommunication, that's all very messy and I don't enjoy it. And that's why I'm putting them so low. I really don't like them. I'd rather not read about them. Another book that also has a love triangle is Shadow and Bone. It's okay, but Darkling and things like that, I don't mind them, but it could be better. It's not my favorite. I'm sorry, it really isn't. The next one is also another one that I don't really like, and it's Friends Lovers. I said it. I said it. I don't really enjoy friends to lovers. I don't. I prefer enemies to lovers. I don't like friends to lovers. Maybe it's because I only read one book that this happens. I mean, technically, if you think about Throne of Glass, maybe you have kind of friends to lovers, and it was done okay. But the one I have here is Siege and Storm, and to me it's an I guess. I'd rather not be reading it, but I don't mind, and since it's not really done that badly, it's okay. The next one. Remember how I said I don't like irrealistic things? Well, that's Cap. I do, and I could have put the love hypothesis in this category, but since I already chose like the school setting one, I'm just going to be using another one, and it's the fake relationship trope. This is give me more, please. I really enjoy fake relationships, fake dating. I think it's really nice. It's unrealistic as fuck, but I enjoy them because there's a little bit of like, what if we get found out? Sorry. But yeah, it can get messy. It can, but if then well, it can be really good. So that's an S tier to me. And lastly, we have opposites attract. And I also don't feel like this is a good one. I feel like this can get very messy, and because of that, it's a C tier to me. It's I have bittersweet here. I enjoyed the book, but opposites attract fine, I guess, but it can get really weird very quickly, and you feel like the characters aren't really that into each other due to that. So I'd rather not. But here you go. I don't really hate many tropes. I'd rather not read them. But the ones I do enjoy aren't really that bad. So you see, the one I really don't like is miscommunication trope, and I really would rather not have to read it. But there you go. That's all the books and tropes I have for you. I want to do a really quick video this week, and I felt like this would be a really fun thing to do. So there you go. Maybe in the future I can do another one a little bit better. I just need to read more books so I can do more, I guess. But other than that, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe because it really helps. And I can do more of these fun videos with you guys. I had to ask my friends for these tropes. I had to ask people. People didn't give it to me out of their own will. I had to rip it out of them, and I also had to end up searching a few tropes, but I feel like I got a really nice deal out of it, so I don't really mind. But it would be fun to be able to do this with you. So please comment on my videos and subscribe because it helps. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, like I said the last 2 times. And I'll see you next week with another video. Bye bye.